Welcome back, race fans, to the Marble Cup Season 2. Since the beginning of the season, the Saucy Speeders and the Rangers have been battling it out for the coveted pole position. Will the rivalry continue, or will another marble come out on top? We'll have to see here at the Paris Grand Prix. This circuit features the slot car track, the widest track in Marble Cup history. This will also be a shorter track with 19 laps to really test the marble stamina. Here are the full Marble Cup standings right now. The Saucy Speeders in first place, Rangers in second, and the Cheese Chasers are in third place. And here are the final results for race 5. And now, for the qualifying. The marbles are in the blocks. And away we go. The Cherry Bombs in first place. Polar Rollers taking first place right at the beginning of the race, but have a hard time on the side of the pit lane, allowing Cherry Bombs to take it back. Light Waves are in third place, presenting a challenge to the Polar Rollers, who are in second. As we start the second lap here, Polar Rollers are lagging behind the Cherry Bombs, who are trying to at least get some points this season. They have not been doing a very good job this season compared to last season. Polar Rollers have taken first place though, with the Light Waves trying to come in and take second place from the Cherry Bombs, who take the pit lane there, which allow these Light Waves to take second place. Definitely not a good idea to take the pit lane in the qualifying round. And the Polar Rollers will be your champions of the qualifying of race 5, the Marble Cup. Light Waves in second, Road Racers are in third. Cherry Bombs fell down all the way to 7th. That's not the way you want to do this qualifying. The Polar Rollers end up getting 3 bonus points, with Light Waves with 2, and the Road Racers get 1. And now, for race 5 of the Marble Cup in Paris. The marbles are in the blocks. And away we go. The Light Waves taking the pole position right at the beginning of the race. Road Racers are in second, but they do mess up on that corner, but allowing some other marbles to pass them, including the Road Racers and the Crazy Crabs. But now they take over the Road Racers. Road Racers take it back. The third place is having a lot of swapping of positions right here as they go up the conveyor belt in the second lap. Road Racers trying to take the third place from Team Boba, as the Crazy Crabs are pressuring the Light Waves up there in first and second. Team Boba in third, who takes the pit lane, allows the Road Racers to take third place. Crazy Crabs has taken first place from the Light Waves. Light Waves take it back. The Road Racers are in third place now. Light Waves have not won a race in Marble Cup history, so they are definitely trying to extend themselves from the rest of the field to make the best possible chance of them winning. The Crazy Crabs are in second, as the Team Boba takes second place but take the pit lane again, and the Road Racers now are in second place. And Polar Rollers are back up here climbing the tables, as they are now in third place, trying to pass the Road Racers, who are trying to catch back up to the Light Waves. Light Waves doing a tremendous job so far in this race, extending themselves from second and third place, who are battling it out here. Polar Rollers trying to take back second place from the Road Racers. They had pole position and lost it immediately. They definitely have a strength more in qualifying than in the actual race. The Light Waves still have a huge lead here, as the Rangers and Saucy Speeders are nowhere to be seen. Saucy Speeders are in 5th, but that is not a very good position so far in this race, as the top 3 marbles are so much farther ahead than the rest of the field. Saucy Speeders now have fell down to 7th. The Road Racers trying to catch back up to the Light Waves. Light Waves has already exited the conveyor belt before the Road Racers have even entered it. Polar Rollers are in third place, trying to take it from the Road Racers, but the top 3 marbles right now are all really spaced apart. The Light Waves take the pit lane there, and the Road Racers have caught up to these Light Waves because of the taking of the pit lane. That is something about front running, is that you must take the pit lane at some point, but you don't want to do it because it will let the other marbles behind you catch up. That's definitely one of the challenges of front running. With the Road Racers catching up to the Light Waves here, Polar Rollers are also catching up. As we take a look at the backfield here for all the marbles that are not being covered very much because of the top 3 marbles farthest ahead. The Light Waves have extended themselves from the Road Racers yet again. Polar Rollers trying to catch back up to the Road Racers. The Road Racers are trying to catch back up to the Light Waves. Light Waves are just having a blast here. But amidst the fun, they still have to be able to keep their focus and not be able to make any crucial mistakes that will allow the Road Racers to catch back up. You have to have a certain set of skills if you want to be a front runner. You have to be able to get far ahead of the rest of the field, and you have to not be able to make any crucial mistakes that will allow them to catch back up to you. And the Light Waves are doing well in those categories right now. But the Polar Rollers are catching up to the Road Racers for second place. They're neck and neck here on the conveyor belt. Polar Rollers having some trouble catching up. The Light Waves still up there way far ahead, and the Light Waves are starting to catch up to the back of the field. We may have a possible lapping here. The Algaes are in last place, and they see the Light Waves coming up back behind them. That must be humiliating. The Algaes have two choices. They can either try to stay far enough ahead from the Light Waves that they are not being bothered by them, or they can slow down and cause the Light Waves to have a trouble passing them, allowing the Road Racers to catch back up. And the Light Waves have caught up to the back of the pack. They are neck and neck on the conveyor belt, with the Light Waves not lapping anybody yet. We'll have to see. As we start to begin the final lap of Race 5 in Paris, Light Waves have a huge lead from second place, who is the Polar Rollers, who have taken second place from the Road Racers. Light Waves trying to pass the Soapy Waters here in the final turns of the race, and they do end up lapping the Soapy Waters, and they are the champions of Race 5 of the Marble Cup. The Polar Rollers are in second. Road Racers have fell down to third. They were in second for the most of the race, but they end up falling down to third. Still got a podium, but the Polar Rollers have taken them over. Light Waves fans cheering as loud as they can because they have never won a race in Marble Cup history. Today is definitely history in the making. Let's take a look at some of these replays. It was definitely a dominating race by the Light Waves, although they did have some trouble at the beginning before they could extend themselves from the rest of the field. Here they took the pit lane, which allows the Road Racers to catch back up. They were able to get farther ahead though. Here is the final lapping of the Soapy Waters. Congratulations to the Light Waves for getting first place. First time in history that they have gotten first place, with the Polar Rollers in second and the Road Racers are in third place. Definitely a dominating race by the Light Waves. They have something to be proud of. With the Pole Sitters Polar Rollers coming in at second over the Road Racers, who had second most of the race, they have a good accomplishment as well. Here are the full Race 5 results, with Light Waves in first place, Polar Rollers in second, Road Racers third, Team Boba fourth, and Saucy Speeders end up getting fifth. A decent finish, but definitely not first. Saucy Speeders are still up at the top of the tables, with Rangers in second, Cheesy Chasers are in third, and the Light Waves have climbed the tables a little bit. They are now in eighth. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the final race of the Marble Cup at Tokyo. Good day, everybody.